Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some more multiplayer online racing. We're going to have 4 C-Class races today. And the first one's going to be at the Tri-Bend Speedway. So racing man in the reverse direction, the anti-clockwise direction. 8 laps in this race, 13 of us in the race, and I'm using the Venom for this first one, just trying to keep it straight. Gonna push around the inside, Cardinal up the inside. But we've slotted into the middle pack here. Can we get up the inside? Cardinals turning in front, gonna have to back off, and they are over. Big crash then, and we can get up round the outside here, can we? Up into 6th place then, as we finish the end of the first lap. Big crash there on the outside. We can just nip up inside, up into 5th now. Brake car for this first corner. Then we've got the 2 faster corners. Nice big gap behind us. Can just concentrate on the cars in front now, try and get some good fast laps in. Leader already about 4 seconds ahead. Can we shoot up the inside here? If we can hold the inside, not let that car just outside us get round. And there's a car gone off as well, so can we get past before this next corner? Yeah, up into 3rd place then. Right in behind this Raiden in 2nd, leader just about visible in the distance, about 3 seconds ahead now in what looks possibly like a buggy. Over the line we come then again, nice gap behind coming into this corner. And of course with C-Class, if you get your line right, you don't have to slow down too much for that corner, just a little lift, maybe a little brake as well. But it's not as difficult to corner as it is in some of the faster cars, or limo there just rejoining. Nearly clipped our back end, but just about missed. Keeping pace with these lead 2, and now we are well and truly into the back markers. Car's gone off. That looks like the leader because it's a buggy. Yeah, up into 2nd place now. So we are in 2nd place, right behind the leader there in the Raiden, just behind these couple of back markers. They are swerving around, deciding which way to go. Whoa, careful! Just got the nose up the inside, nearly got spun. Can we get a run here on the inside? Try and hold it. Need to get around this back marker as well if possible. Just need to hold my ground and push round. Hopefully they don't spin in front of us. Whoa, just missed that concrete barrier on the outside, and we're up into the lead for the first time in the race. Just over 2 laps to go. Another back marker in the way here. We'll try not to get held up. I'm going to try to get to the inside if possible. It's a long way around the outside. Inside we might be able to use them to run off. No, we can get round clean. Nice quick overtake then. 2nd has followed us through, I think, but no, they're being pushed wide. They were being pushed into the outside barriers by the car behind, so that's now given us just a little bit of a gap. Couple of seconds now to 2nd and 3rd place as we come round. Limo's just pulled straight in front of us as we cross the line for the end of the last lap, and here comes the buggy shooting up the inside into the lead. We can maybe cut back underneath though. Alongside, and at least on the inside for this next corner, just got to watch we don't get pushed onto the inside. We can run them round. 2nd and 3rd right behind us now as we come into this last corner. Got to take this quick. Whoa, there's a shadow. That was the buggy. Made an attempt to wipe us out but missed, and we're across the line for a win. So in the end I think it was probably the Raiden that got 2nd place, did it? Yeah, Raiden was the fastest car on the track and nicked the 2nd place. Buggy just dropped down to 3rd after making a last ditch attempt to try and take us out on the final corner. Real close one. Today's 2nd race then is going to be at the Hilltop Stadium figure of 8 circuit. I've switched into a standard Starbeast for this one. 12 laps around here, 15 of us in the race. Ooh, Raiden has hit the inside. Fortunately I wasn't following it right behind, as has happened so many times before. Can we slip up the inside here with these 2? Just got to watch we don't get pushed. Now be prepared to get whacked from the side coming into this corner. No, we're around clear. Oh no, Cardinal has just caught the back of us and spun us right round. I'm trying to hold it, but nothing really I can do. We've finally been spun the right direction, but now we are right at the back. Not for long though. The car slammed into the barriers, back up into 13th then. Pretty poor first lap, but there's 12 laps around here, and figure of 8 circuit, there's always lots of contact. So there's a long way to go around the side of this Cardinal. Do not want them to spin us again. Hopefully they're just far enough back coming into this corner that they won't be able to do that this time. No, we're through clean this time. Up into 11th place then. Still plenty of damage left. Fortunately, didn't take too much damage from that. It was a fairly slow motion crashing that was just really spun round. It was the hit at the end probably that spun me the right way that did the most damage. But nothing too bad. Mainly just bodywork damage on that right hand side. It's 10th place then, still clear on the crossovers really, field not that spread out as to be causing a problem yet, but that will become an issue soon. Hopefully more so for the leaders than ourselves, and maybe a chance to close up slightly. Clear again as we come across, but there's a car in the way there. That Panther was it, couldn't avoid it and has just hit it full on. Allows us to close right up onto the back of them. Car on the side, yeah, another car in the way there, just on the side of the track, and we are up into 9th place, so possibly it was that one on the side of the track that was for position. Trying desperately to find a way to get past this Panther. I'm up on the outside with a good line. Car's going to be coming out of ghost mode though, we need to cut back inside that, and that was for position as well, so up into 8th place now. Still struggling to find a way past this Panther though. As always with the figure of 8s, you can get up on the inside, but as soon as you're on the inside you're then on the outside for the next corner. We've got a really good run man here though, almost being pushed from behind I think. Little nudge, got to keep it straight. Couple of cars on the side here, we can nip past though as the car behind hit them and slowed it down, hopefully so. No, they're still there. They are still there. We're up into 5th place though now. Pretty good recovery after the bad first lap that we had. Still clear on the crossovers, and we are up the inside of this. It looks like we're in the standard Starbeast. That is possibly a Starbeast SS. Certainly seem to have just a little bit better performance. As you can see, I can't really hold them for pace, but if we try and stay close, maybe take better lines through the corners. Back to 6th place now then. Carving fairly close behind, that's for position as well, I think. Need to get across here quick, just in time. Yeah, can't really hold that car in front, it's just a little bit quicker, maybe half a second quicker, and there's not much I can do. Oh, there's that car. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe that's the leader. They were certainly lapping very quickly. I had a fast lap and yet they beat me to the crossover, if you like, that time. Hopefully that means they're going to be well through this time and not in our way at all. Yeah, there's a couple of cars, is there? Yeah, one anyway. One's across and we are through clear. Big crash here though. That will have held up the Starbeast if we can nip inside. Slowed them down very slightly, but still a good half a second lead over ourselves. 4 laps to go then. Can we make up any more places? Leader is a massive 17 seconds ahead. Starbeast is in front of that car in front of us. Is that Speedy possibly? Don't know if this is for position, we'll see as we close up. Not sure it is. No, I don't think it is. It's quite badly damaged as well. Hopefully that means they won't try and take us out as we come past. Let's look up the outside. Ooh, just had to dab on the brakes there at the last second. And we run it all the way round here. Another back marker again in front of us. That's not for position. And we're still not clear of this car behind actually. Nice quick line through here. 2 laps to go then. 5th place still. Cardinal has just caught the car on the inside there and sent it a little bit out of control, and so we're past up into 4th place now. I didn't think that was for position, it must have been one of the other cars on the outside that crashed that we've now overtaken. There's a car coming. Oh yeah, they're through. We can nip through the gap. Right, start of the last lap. Car in front is now about 4 seconds ahead. Leader's a massive 21 seconds ahead. Car behind is, what are they, about 2 seconds or something like that, so we've got to keep shifting. A couple of cars here, but we've got a gap before the next one. Car coming out of ghost mode, and that's for position, so we're up into third place. Was that the Starbeast SS, I think, as we shot past? I couldn't quite see. I will settle for third place. Podium position would be a good result, I think. Oh, there's a car here though, need to let that go. Now we can go. It's going to be close for the finish, but we've just about hold on to third place. 31.4 second fastest lap for ourselves. Yeah, it was a Starbeast SS. They were quite a bit quicker, maybe a second quicker. Raiden RS won the race with the fastest lap as well. On to today's third race then, and we're going to be racing at the Death Loop. Yet another switch of cars. This time I've gone for the standard rocket. 3 laps around here. 12 of us in the race, and we're 5 wide going into the first corner. Should be fun. Just got to try and keep the car straight. I am going for the left path by the look of it. Didn't really have a choice there. If both paths are clear, this would normally be the path that I'd take anyway. And can we sneak really tight around here? If we can get round without getting clipped on the back end, we're up into a really early lead. There's a car here well back. Now we need to get good speed round here. C-class cars, you've got to be going fast to get round this loop, otherwise car goes really light at the top of the loop, or even worse, of course, you don't even make it and fall like a stone. I'm going to try and take the ramp if possible. There might be cars coming across. Yeah, there's one there. Whoa, we're over the top. That might have been a good decision to do that, and we are across the line for the end of the first lap in first place. Good first lap then. A couple of cars fairly close behind, about 2 or 3 cars within a couple of seconds. Just can see them over the top of the brow of that little hill there. Again, I'm going to take it really tight, power down, move over to the right hand side, so any cars coming over late like this, hopefully we can sneak underneath, get the power on. Now I'm going to shift over to the left slightly. More often than not, when cars are joining the loop, they're going to be joining in the middle, so as you come round, you don't really want to be in that middle section, because you've a good chance of getting hit by other cars. Of course, it's a bit of a lottery, and it's a bit of a gamble. Okay, over the line then for the last lap. Opened up a little gap now, back to the cars behind, so we're going to have to watch as we come around this loop. Car coming out of ghost mode there, but that's not in our way at all. Again, we can take this nice and tight. Again, shift over to the right, and just watch for any cars that might be coming over a little slow that we've got to avoid. There's none though. Cars on the loop. Going to move over to the left hand side and try and keep it here if possible. Hope, yep, managed to avoid the cars joining, and also that car that was crashed on the inside, didn't even see it until we shot past it. Right, just need to get over this crossover one more time. We'll take the ramp for a little bit of security, and we are going to take a win on this one in the rocket with the fastest lap time of 39.9 seconds, just under 40 seconds, and that was the fastest lap of the race as well. Real mixture of vehicles, as is very often the case, but yeah, we managed to get the fastest lap and the win. On to today's fourth and final race of this video, and we're going to be at the Big Valley Speedway. Oval circuit then, and I'm going to be driving the Gorbie for this one. 12 laps around here, and 12 of us in the race, and there's a gap opening up on the inside here. If I can sneak through, just got to watch early on in particular, there's cars getting twisted and spun and whacked off the barriers. If I can get my nose up the inside here, up into second place right behind this Cardinal. Good start so far. Of course, with such a small oval track, there's going to be plenty of overtaking and coming up to back markers, and we're up into a really early lead though. I've only just started using the Gorbie really for racing, and it works pretty well at C-Class. It's certainly not one of the best cars, but it's not bad at all. It's quite a good all-rounder, quite nippy, quite fast, good overall speed. On the stats, the cornering is shown to be really terrible, but in actual fact I don't find it too bad. Opened up a little bit of a gap back to second, third, fourth place, and we've still got a little bit of a distance between us and the back markers as well, so we need to put in some quick laps now if possible. That's another best lap of the race for ourselves. Can't imagine that I'm going to be the fastest car on track. So we need to take advantage while the others are still tussling for positions and maybe slowing each other down. Right, coming into these back markers now. I need to get past cleanly if possible. And just let it drift wide here. Just watch that, they're still on the inside as we come across the line. The start, the midpoint of the race, we can cut underneath now. They've skidded it a little bit wide and left a gap for us to cut through. I'm trying to get slightly wide on the straights, and then if it's clear I'll try and cut in towards the apex of the corner, but without, oops, we need to push our way through here, yeah, without trying to skid the car too much. You don't want it to start skidding and sliding sideways too much, actually start wasting time, trying to let the wheels run as much as possible. What's that gap back to second? They're only about a second behind, is that right? Second? Can't quite see. I think so, yeah, just under a second. And we've still got a few laps left. There they are there. They've just touched the barriers as they came round, and they're under a second behind. So they are gaining quite quickly. End of another lap. So 3 laps to go. There they are. Just over half a second behind now. This is all set for a very close finish, and there's, at the moment, there's no cars directly ahead of us either to get involved to either help or hinder us. Here we go then, over the line for the start of the last lap, and they are right in behind us. It's as close as you like. Looks like they're in a Raiden. They're going to be quicker than us, I would have thought. Certainly more grip around the corners. Last corner. Need to let the wheels run. Don't need to worry about holding the inside too much. Just need to get the grip. And we are just about going to hold it. I think one more lap and they probably would have got us, but held on for the win. 17 seconds was our fastest lap. They were just a little bit quicker, about a quarter of a second quicker. So yeah, another lap or two and they'd have been passed, but a final win of these races for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching these 4 C-Class races. If you have, please like and subscribe, and see you soon.